Hey, what's up, Every Nation, New Jersey? PA here with a little Devo. Hey, let me read to you 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 21. It says, God made him who had no sin to be sin for us, so that in him we might become the very righteousness of God. And so, listen, I'm a little National Geographic geek and that kind of thing. And man, I just saw a special on the reticulated python. Have you heard of these things? It's the largest serpent on the planet. One is the longest one measured is 33 feet in length, and so these things are massive. Here's what you need to know: that they eat up to 100% of their body weight. It's one of the few species of snakes that eat human beings. And here's the thing: they're called an ambush predator. In other words, their victims, they're already captured before they know even what hit them. And it reminded me of Genesis chapter 3. It says that the serpent was more subtle than the other beasts of the field. And so what the reticulated python will do, it doesn't have venomous fangs, but it has these enormous teeth that lodges into the flesh of its victim, and immediately it grabs hold and then starts wrapping around violently its victim, and then it constricts until it sucks the life out of its prey, and then it releases its jaw and consumes its victim whole. And the reason why I said that, there was an alarming article that I read about a woman in Las Vegas. She was actually watching her works, reticulated python, and so she's keeping this thing in an enclosure in her home. In the middle of the night, she gets kind of like a spidey sense where, like mothers do, and she senses something's wrong. And so she goes into her 3-year-old's bedroom, and there the reticulated python had gotten into her son's room and was wrapped around her son. Her son was turning blue, asphyxiated. And so she immediately tried to tear the serpent off of her son, and it wouldn't happen. And so she ran into the kitchen, got a butcher's knife, and she stabbed that snake 17 times until finally it released. And it just so reminded me of our story, the gospel story. It says that Jesus, who knew no sin, he became sin on the cross. And there he was violently beaten on behalf of our sins until finally death wrapped around him and took his life. But get this, on the third day, man, death was forced to release him. And now because of that, he's risen again, and he offers us to have everlasting life in him. God made him who knew no sin to be sin on the cross, that you and I might be made the very righteousness of God. Have a great week, Every Nation.